Greetings WordPressers. In today's show we are going to set up a one-page smooth scrolling website in WordPress. Jackson here, welcome to the channel. This is where I share tips, tricks and tutorials all about WordPress, and if that is your thing, please do go ahead and consider subscribing if you're new here, and definitely check out the description below. It's got all the information about all the stuff that we're going to be talking about today, plus the show notes, and it's also got a link to download a list of my all-time favorite plugins for WordPress, a top 10. But anyway, on with the show. One page smooth scrolling. You know the stuff. It's when you click a link at the top navigation, it smoothly scrolls down to the place you want to be. Super slick, especially for one-page sites. And it couldn't be easier than with a plugin that is free to use off the WordPress repository. A plugin called Page Scroll to ID. It's killer. It sets up in a few seconds and it's almost immediately ready to use as soon as you activate it. So let's get on with the tutorial. Smooth one-page scrolling navigation in WordPress with the Page Scroll to ID plugin. Okay, so let's make a one-page scrolling website. So here we have a standard website, demo templatey site made with the Cento theme, and we've got 3 pages, home, about, and contact. And what we're going to do is put all of these onto the single page, the home page, and have a nice little scrolling action when we click the links to take us to the various parts of the page. So let's go and install the plugin. We're going to go to plugins, add new, and grab the text that we need. The name of our plugin is Page Scroll to ID. Fine plugin. Let's install that now and activate it. And once it's activated, you'll see you've got a link here on the plugins page to the settings, and that's just under the settings Page Scroll to ID. And to be honest, there's actually a ton of settings to muck around with. But to be fair, all the settings are perfect straight out the box. So we're just going to leave that open and go to our pages and open them in a new tab. And go to our home page where we've got this text for our welcome text. There it is on the front end, just some lorem ipsum. And we're going to put in a couple more sections. So we're just going to copy this and turn that into about and paste it in again and turn that into, give that another carriage return, turn that into contact. So we'll update that and take a look on the front end, and we've got our 3 sections of page now. Okay, so the next thing we want to do on the home page itself is put in our little links that will tell our menu, the menu we haven't created yet, where to go when you click it. And this couldn't be easier because Page Scroll to ID plugin actually gives you a little icon that allows you to set an ID target for your page. So what you want to do is just put your cursor next to where you want that to be. Click the insert Page Scroll to ID target, and then you just type in a name for your target ID. So we'll say that's the about, and that one we'll do the same with, and we'll call that contact, and then we'll just make this the welcome. Okay, cool. So now we've done that, we'll just save that up. You won't see this shortcode on the front end. Look, let me just show you here. We've got our new page and there's our different sections. Okay, back to the settings tab, and we're just going to grab the little bit of code here. Now this is required on the menu that we're about to create. So we've copied that and we're going to go to Appearance, Menus, and we're going to right click and open that in a new tab. And here is our main menu currently. Now we're going to create a new menu and we're going to call it main scroll. Create that menu, and we need to add some items to it. Now these are custom links, and you see we've got the option here for custom links, and the URL will be our ID that we just put onto our page. So we put in a hashtag and we put in welcome. And The link text is home, so we'll keep the home text the same. We'll add that to the menu. The next one will be about, and we'll add that to the menu. And the last one is contact. And we'll add that to the menu. So we've got our 3 links now, and let's go take a look at the front end. We'll refresh that. Oh, hang on, no, we need to change this to the primary menu so that it shows in that menu position of whatever theme you're using. Now we'll refresh that front page and try these links out. Now you see it just jumps. It just jumps there. That's because we need that little bit of code. Remember that little bit of code that we copied? Now where this code goes is not visible by default on WordPress. You need to open up your screen options on your menu and show the CSS classes. And then you see you get this box. So we're going to paste in our little bit of code from scroll to ID on all of them. And save that menu. And now when we refresh the front page or the home page, let's get to the top. We do in fact get a nicely scrolling page. Let's use the default scroll up that's in this theme, Cento theme. Scroll down to the contact. Amazing, beautifully scrolling one-page websites with the page scroll to ID plugin. Now, what would be even nicer would be the menu that you see here at the top to stay sticky. So when you scroll down, the menu pop down so that you could use it for the navigation through a longer page. And that tutorial is coming up right after this one. So there you go, a beautiful piece of kit there, this page scroll to ID plugin. And don't forget, so the next tutorial, there's a link to it there, is all about how to put in your sticky menu, like I mentioned in the tutorial. But what is your experience with scrolling websites? Do you have any themes or plugins that you use specifically for that type of thing? Please go ahead and get some comments down below. And if you like what you've seen, please do go ahead and consider subscribing. But until next time, I'll see you later.